Hey y'all, AlduicS here, and we're back with another Arknights reaction. Come to Light by Casey Lee Williams, featuring Jeff Williams, the composer. What do I know about this song? What do I know about this collaboration? And why did I pick it? Well, while I don't know about the song itself and what it will cover besides what I've seen in the thumbnail, which seems to be Amia, Chen, Frostnova, and that it is a really well regarded collaboration between Casey Lee Williams and Arknights, I know Casey Lee Williams. I have seen 8 volumes of Ruby, so I have heard quite a few songs from Casey Lee Williams. And let me be frank, let me set the record straight. She is not my favorite artist. I like Casey Lee Williams. I like her music. But I have grown tired of Casey Lee Williams because it has been almost non-stop Casey Lee Williams for Ruby. Volume in, volume out. I don't mind when artists return to a project. I don't mind when we get new songs from an artist. But to me, a lot of her later songs just weren't doing it for me. I wouldn't say they sound similar, but they were, for me, again, for me, this is my personal opinion, so please do not feel attacked if it is not something you would like to hear. I prefer the openings for volumes 1 to 4 for Ruby. 1 to 3 alone are goated. Volume 4 was a good opening, but I do prefer mainly volumes 1 to 3. Seriously, they are really good songs. And I honestly can't tell you right now exactly how I feel about volumes 5 through 8, or even volume 9, but I haven't watched volume 9 yet. I don't know if I will. I've admittedly fallen off of Ruby. I really do like where we're going with some of the later season stuff, but there's also a lot of flaws, a lot of issues that rub me the wrong way and reduce my overall enjoyment. Plus, with Rooster Teeth gone and the limbo status of the series and the long time between seasons lately, it's hard to keep track of everything, so I've fallen off of the Ruby hype train. I digress. I can't tell you if I really did not like Volume 5, 6, 7, or 8's openings. If I'm not mistaken, Volume 8's opening was more my speed, but it's been a few years, so memory's a little fuzzy. Volumes 1 to 3, though, and to an extent, Volume 4, because it's a different tone, a different vibe, a different arc, so I don't count it as much as I count the first 3 volumes. Absolute peak music for me. Like, I listened to them so much. Seriously, absolute banger songs. Plus a couple of the songs she did as insert songs. Nice. Noise. But I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this song. Because if this is some of later Casey Lee Williams' vibe for her music, if she was given complete creative freedom to choose the genre of music and the instrumentals that accompany with it, I know Jeff Williams is composing it, but admittedly, I'm just a bit fearful, okay? Because I want to enjoy myself, and I'm not trying to let past experiences bias and, I guess, dictate how I'm going to feel about what I react to, even if it involves artists I have knowledge of. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I am trying to be realistic. So, on that note, if you want the original, it'll be linked down below in the description, and if you want the unedited version of this reaction, because I don't know how the copyright will be, the audio may be tweaked, it may be altered, it may be cut, it may be partially muted. I don't know how bad Jeff Williams and Casey Lee Williams will be when paired with Arknights, so we will see in hindsight. Well, I guess post-reaction. So if you want that unedited version, it'll be over on my Patreon, also linked down below, amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Join the Discord. The hive mind grows with every new edition, and it'd be very, very much appreciated if my community there could continue to expand, to strengthen, to Find fresh blood. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. And shall we see what Come to Light has to offer, what song Casey Lee Williams will give us, and what the visuals will be, because apparently it's animated by Studio Uraki, and I do know them. I've listened to a couple of their English covers for anime songs. They're very prevalent on YouTube, but I didn't think they actually animated anything. I was told about them when it comes to this collaboration song, but I don't know what to expect from the visuals, the vocals, the instrumentals, the vibe. So, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. What is Uraki, Casey Williams, Arknights? What are they cooking? Ooh, this feels a little early, Casey Lee Williams, and that is getting my interest up. Is that a catastrophe? That is a catastrophe, yes. It's a paragon. Oh my god, that beat, like a heartbeat. You're infecting every mind. Oh. And I like that we are focusing on Amiya. It feels like an anime opening because you have a main character running past a bunch of other characters. Oh my god, that is a devious Mephisto. Holy shit. Seemed worth a sacrifice. Wow, that is an interesting Crown Slayer. Oh, Skull Shatter. So far, it's kind of covering a bit through like season 1, season 2, so it's like chapters 1 to 6. Unless it might even cover past chapter 6. It's not a case of black or white. Yeah. Interesting, so it is like chapters 1 to 6. I really like how demented they're painting Mephisto in this. Holy shit, Patriot! Oh my god! Oh, hi, W. Ooh, I'm digging the guitar. Yeah, oh my god, they're using in-game key art. Dude, that drum, though. God, I love a good pair of drums. I really like when they focus on it. Oh, Chen and the Doll Promise. Fuck. It could be a result of me being up past my bedtime and I've started to feel tired. Or, you know, the more logical and likely answer is I wear my heart on my sleeve and I get emotionally attached to the characters I watch in shows. Frost Nova being one of them, and us dealing with the candy. The prank. Ouch! Ouch! My kokoro! My fucking heart! Oh my god, that actually brought tears to my eyes. I fucking love Arknights. Even as an anime only who's never played the mobile game in any meaningful capacity. Wow. Wow, that took the knife and twisted it. I guess I'm still not over what happened in chapter 6. In fucking even episodes 7 and 8 alone of season 2. Perish from Frost, chapters 4 to 6 are my favorite arc of Arknights so far. And I'm not ready for season 3. Oh yeah, I love even the small chibi-fied version of Chen and Tallulah in the photo. Dude, Pedro looks so fucking cool. You even see a baby Frost Nova with Patriot in the back. Oh, highway. I also like the emphasis on the eye colors above all else when it comes to the character designs. Hi, Blaze. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Hi, Exia. Silver Ash is gonna show up at some point? Huh? Or is this now more events? Interesting. Ooh, you're an Aslan. I've seen you. I think your name is Siege, maybe? Aww. Yeah, save more lives. Oh, hi, Ross Montes. So, this kind of leads into Season 3, then. Very aptly timed by me, if I must say. As if I totally didn't personally plan this, and, you know, it all fell into place. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What did I think about Casey Lee Williams' song? Okay, it's hard to nail down. Honestly, not even top 5 Casey Lee Williams. Maybe not top 10 for me. I like the song, but that's about it. And, okay, I lied. I like the song, but it feels a bit samey. It feels a bit like later Casey Lee Williams vibe with volumes 5 and onward for Ruby. Instead of the vibe, the feel, the energy, the emotion that is portrayed in volumes 1 to 3, and even a bit of volume 4 for Ruby, those songs are incredible. Some of her best work to date, years later. And I feel, admittedly, a little disappointed, but I understand. I don't want to prevent an artist from growing. I understand it is natural to evolve, to hone your craft, to grow as an individual, to enhance and improve your own abilities. But with the new direction, the new vibe, and the energy, the tone, just the enthusiasm, I guess, she puts into her music in the later years, it's not my speed. It's not for me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I prefer the visuals over the vocals. The instrumentals, though, there were a couple moments where you had both the drums and a very unique, like, heartbeat, footstep beat going on. And even then, I prefer that over Casey Lee Williams' vocals. I don't know how many times I'm going to re-listen to this just for the sake of the song and not the visuals, because it is plain and simple not my favorite. I did enjoy myself. It is a vibe, and no judgment, no harm, no disrespect to Casey Lee Williams and to anyone who truly loves this song or her later work. But I got introduced to Casey Lee Williams very early on into her career as an artist through the likes of Ruby and Monty Ohm. So I am a bit biased, and granted, maybe my opinion would be different if I had no Ruby experience, if I didn't have years of Casey Lee Williams songs stuck in my head, because I listened to volumes 1 to 3 and several of her insert songs to death. On repeat, week in, week out, especially in school. I would wake up, I would go to school, and then I would come home, hang with friends, and we would watch some of the latest episodes of Ruby and hear those songs. So call me crazy, but I have bias. Call me crazy, but it's really hard to dethrone some of her early work because I have all of those fond memories, and it is more in line with my musical tastes. Now, the visuals, It is both complex but simple. We have a classic anime montage slash opening song where Amiya is running along and you see I guess it's not truly a still image, but it is still a panning image of multiple characters. We have chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6 characters that pop up, and then a bunch of characters I don't recognize. Presumably, they are from events that came out at the time of recording and creating this collaboration music video. So, I can't really comment too much on the last section of the scroll, but I really like seeing the differences in art styles and what I'm used to through the anime and even some of the EPs I have covered in other collab music videos. So it's nice seeing the subtle differences. I mean, they made Patriot look even more intimidating, and that smile on Mephisto, oh my god! They made him even more demented, seriously. That was a crazy smile and a half. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I like it, and I like the emphasis on the eye color. It really makes it pop. You have a bit more of a muted color palette, except Amiya, who is the main focus, who is traveling through all of these memories, experiences, these places, these people. I like you gotta keep moving on, there's no right or wrong. I like the tone and the vibe and the message of the song, even if I don't per se like the singer, the artist, as much as I probably should. I like the lyrics more than the actual vocals, but I'm not trying to disrespect, demean, or even talk down to anyone who likes it. You are free to like what you like. Music is subjective, and let's be real. Everyone has a couple artists where they're just a bit more indifferent to, or they've grown out of. And Casey Lee Williams might be one of those artists where it's very, very, very unlikely she can impress me with a song like she did back in the old days. Who knows? Never say never. The possibility is always there. But in terms of this video, the visuals win out 10 out of 10 times over the song. And it is by far, out of all of the collaborations for specifically collab music videos, not counting EPs, it is probably my least favorite, but it doesn't mean it's bad by any shot. I had fun. It was worth the reaction. I liked seeing what I saw, and I will probably rewatch it in the future. And yes, it even brought me to tears seeing Frost Nova, seeing the candy, and seeing the progression of how far we've come. And the fact they even use some in-game key art. Oh, God, that was really nice. I am genuinely surprised at how well done this was by Studio Uraki. I didn't think they had actual animation staff because I only know them from YouTube. They do English covers. It's been a couple of years, but I used to listen to a couple of their English covers. And that's it. An animated video is an entirely different beast of burden. Yet here we are. And I am so proud of them. I am so proud of Casey Lee Williams, Jeff Williams, and Studio Uraki for being reached out to by Yostar, by Hypergriff, to create a collaborative music video for Arknights. I love a passionate creator. I love a creator who is willing to spend money on their product to enhance the experience for its viewers. Yostar and Hypergriff is a music label that also functions as a mobile game and an anime. That is a community meme. It is a good meme, but damn it, I adore how much money they are willing to fund into the music aspect of Arknights alone. It is simply incredible, meme or not. And I cannot thank them enough, because opportunities like this, both as a reactor, as a viewer, and even as an artist who would collab with Arknights to make something like this, and to be viewed by so many people, to be loved and or hated by so many people across multiple countries, across the years. It is an experience unlike anything else. It is an achievement and a half. And even if I don't vibe necessarily with everything I see, everything I hear, It doesn't mean I can't appreciate the impressiveness of it, the grandeur of it, how much effort, time, money, just everything that makes up a music video collaboration like this. Y'all, I am really happy for all parties involved with every video I watch. And it only reaffirms that I love Arknights. What an experience. I I'm just at a loss for words at how happy I am. Even if the song wasn't my taste, wasn't what I expected or wanted, it is still an honor for these parties. I fucking love Arknights. I love the community. I love the passion. So, with that said, what did y'all think of my reaction, my commentary, the music video itself? What do you think of Casey Lee Williams? What do you think of Jeff Williams, the composer? What do you think of Studio Uraki? Do you have any experience with any of them? Have you seen Ruby or anything from Rooster Teeth? Do you know Monty Ohm? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. And when you're done leaving a comment, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. If you want the original, it'll be linked down below. Please show them support, because they deserve it. Straight up. Yostar, Hypergriff, Casey Lee Williams, Jeff Williams, Studio Uraki, all of them deserve the love and support for creating something like this for us, the fans. Even if I'm a few years late, give them a watch, give them a like, give them a comment, boost the engagement, and show them you care. That's all I can ask. And if you want the unedited version of this reaction, because I don't know how copyright will be right now in the middle of a reaction, so that will be determined post-reaction, but the audio may be tweaked, altered, cut out, muted, the visuals could be copyrighted heavily or not, I don't know. In any case, if you want the unedited version, it'll be over on my Patreon, linked down below amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been AlduicS, and I cannot begin to express my gratitude for opportunities like this, to share my reaction, my commentary, my thoughts with you, to connect with y'all, and to experience Arknights as a creator. So before I get too sentimental, I will end it there. See you all in another Arknights video, whatever it may be. Peace out.